Good afternoon, everyone. How are you today? Great. Today we continue Unit 8, New Ways to Learn, Lesson 6, Writing. To start the lesson today, we have a warm-up activity. In this activity, I'd like you to use your smart device. Yes, scan the QR code and go to MINH.com. Okay? Enter the code and join the game. Enter the code and answer the question. Write down all types of learning that you have learned. Okay, so on the screen, you can see a lot of ways to learn. For example, online learning, we can see online learning, group learning, face-to-face learning, traditional learning, self-study, and blended learning. Yeah, many of you mentioned online learning and blended learning. Yes, which is very good. You remember the lessons really well. So, talking about blended learning, many of you wrote this phrase. So, let's think about the listening lesson. Who can tell me and the whole class the definition of blended learning? Who can? MINH, please. Okay, very good. Okay, so we all know that blended learning is a combination of classroom learning and online learning. And in the lesson today, we are going to learn how to write a paragraph about the benefits of blended learning. First of all, let's have a look at task 1. In this task, you are going to work in pairs and discuss and take the benefits of blended learning. You have 2 minutes to do this. Okay, the time for discussion is over. Now, can anybody go to the board and stick the green tick here on the board for me? Who can? Okay, Bình, please. Can you? Okay, thank you, Bình. Now, everyone, let's have a look at the board and check Bing's answer. The benefits of blended learning, we have number 1, it helps students have more control over their own learning. Is it true? Yes, this is the correct answer. This is correct. Number 2, it is easier to get access to lesson materials. Do you agree? Yes, very easy. So this sentence is true. Number 3, it may not prepare students well for the test. May not prepare students. May not prepare students well for the test. So it isn't a benefit. So this is not the correct answer. Yes. We continue with question 4. Students can develop better communication and teamwork skills. Yes, that's correct. And number 5, it is not suitable for students who have no internet connection or computers. This is actually a disadvantage of blended learning. So we don't put a tick here. Yes, so the correct answer is 1, 2, and 4. Bing, you have done a really good job. Thank you so much. In addition to the ideas in Activity 1, there are many other advantages of blended learning. Now, I would like you to work in groups and brainstorm for more ideas about the benefits of blended learning. I'll give you a poster and a marker, so please work in groups and write down all of your ideas. You have 3 minutes to do this task. Okay, the time for discussion, the time for brainstorming is over. I'd like you to have a look at the product of group 1, one of the groups. Let's see, what do we have here? The benefits of the benefit of blended learning. Let's see what we have here. Students are more interested in the lesson by getting access to various types of tasks. Is this a good idea? Yes. The next one. The connection between teachers and students is easier via different channels. Oh, it is a very interesting idea. The next one. Students remember knowledge easier and longer. Okay, it is acceptable. Students have more time and space to express their viewpoints. Yes, this is a very good point of blended learning. The next one, they said that students become more active. Yes, with this type of learning. Good. And teacher can manage the classroom easier. Is this? Yes, very good. Do you want to add some more ideas, students? Any group want to add some more ideas? No? Okay, thank you. Okay, so in the brainstorming activity, you have come up with many ideas about the benefit of blended learning. Now, let's come to task 2. Please use the benefits in task 1 and your own ideas to complete the following outline. In this task, you will work on your own and you will have 2 minutes for this activity. Okay, everyone, let's check together. Now, please look at the board. We can see that in this outline, there is a topic sentence and 2 benefits. First one and the second one. And last but not least, we have the concluding sentence. The topic sentence here is, blended learning is a way of studying a subject which combines learning over the internet and face-to-face learning and brings several benefits to us. And to support this topic sentence, there are 2 supporting ideas. Number 1, first, blended learning helps us have more control over our own learning. Yes, and there are 2 explanations for the first benefit, for the first supporting ideas. How about the second benefit, also the second supporting ideas? Who can tell me this one? Bing, please. Yes, thank you. Sit down, please. So second, students can develop better communication and teamwork skills. This is one of the ideas we use in task 1, right? Now, and to support and to give more details for this supporting sentence, we have 2 explanations. One is about pair work and group work, about teamwork. How about explanation number 1? What can it be? HOA, please. Exactly. Explanation number 1 should be about communication. So, a suggested answer may be, we can use different ways to communicate in class. Now, how about the conclusion? Who can tell me your conclusion? Yes, just say it. Now, please. Very interesting one. Thank you. Oh, you can look at the slide. A suggested answer may be, I think we should have more blended learning classes at school because they keep us engaged and help us learn useful skills. You can use your own ideas to write the conclusion. Okay, providing that you can sum up all the ideas you have mentioned above. Okay. Now we have many interesting ideas as well as the outline. Now I will provide you with some useful structures that may help you write your paragraph easier and in a more coherent way. Let's do the following task. In this task, I'd like you to put the following phrases in the appropriate columns. We have 2 columns here, linking words or structures. And the second one is expressions about the benefits of something. Now, put the phrases into the suitable column. I'll give you a handout. Yes, I'll give you the handout, and let's do it in your handout. Please work in pairs and complete the handout. Okay, everyone, it's time to check the answers. Please look at the screen. Okay, you may write down on your notebook about the useful expressions. About linking words or structures or conjunctions, we have firstly, secondly, finally. Or we can use first or second. Another way of speaking about the benefit, we can say the first or the second benefits of maybe blended learning is to sum. You can use to conclude, in conclusion, in brief, to sum up what you have written. Or you can use some phrases like first and foremost, last but not least, to link the ideas together. Next, about the expressions of the benefits of something, we can use we won't be able to and verb, or this enables us to and verb. It helps us to do something, or this allows students to do something. Yes. I hope that with these phrases, you will find it easier in your writing. Okay, so now we come to the next part. Yes, it's time to write a complete paragraph about the benefits of blended learning. Make use of the outline, the ideas you got, and all the expressions. I'll allow you to work in groups, and I'll give you paper and marker. Work in groups and write a complete paragraph. Okay, you have 6 minutes to do this. Pay attention, you may use the useful expressions on the board when you write. Okay, I can see that all groups have finished your writing on time, which is really good. So now, let's swap the paper, exchange the paper. Group 1, exchange with Group 2. And Group 3, please exchange your paper with Group 4. Okay. Let's give comments and give marks on your friend's writing. But before doing that, let's have a look at the marking criteria. I will explain to you the marking criteria. Number 1 is the topic sentence. Yes, 10 points for this. Number 2, supporting detailed sentences. For this writing, you must have at least 2 supporting details sentences to support the topic sentence. At least 2 supporting ideas. Okay, and you'll get 10 points for this criterion. Number 3, we have elaborating detailed sentences, or we can simply understand this as the explanation, as in the outline. Okay, and for each supporting ideas, there must be at least 2 elaborating detailed sentences or 2 explanations. Okay. Number 4, legibility. Does anybody know this? Yes, this means that your handwriting is clear enough. Okay, 10 points for this criterion. And the last one is easy, spelling and grammar. You can point out the grammatical mistake or spelling mistake in your friend's writing. Okay, and you may use this marking criteria. Yes, you can write down the point for each criterion on this paper and give notes. Okay, so now let's exchange the writing and give marks and comments for your friends. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so to help you be clearer about the marking process, I will take an example. This is a piece of writing written by group 1 and commented and given mark by group 2. Okay, now let's see. Blended learning is a type of learning which allows us to learn both online and in classroom, and it brings several benefits to us. Yes, in this sentence there are 2 mistakes which have been pointed out by group 2. They are allows, should be with S, allows, because a type learning is singular, okay? And bring something to somebody. So the preposition should be to instead of for. Group 2, very good. You have pointed out a good, you have pointed out the mistake very correctly. Now, let's look at the supporting ideas number 1. Firstly, blended learning helps us have more control of our own learning. This is a good supporting idea. Learning materials are available at all times online, therefore students can get access to the resources whenever they want. So we can understand this as the explanation number 1, right? Or the elaborating detailed sentence number 1. Good. Additionally, students who are absent from school won't miss any lessons. This is the elaborating detailed sentence number 2 for the supporting ideas. Good. Blended learning enables teachers to assign homework via email or interactive applications, and even collect students' work online. Yes, this is a good way to give arguments. Okay. Next one, we come to the second supporting idea. And this should be secondly instead of second, because we use firstly, and in this part, it should be secondly. Yeah. If we use first, we use second. But if we use firstly for the first idea, remember to use secondly. Okay. Students can develop better communication and teamwork skills. That's a good supporting ideas. Number 2. Thanks to technology and internet connection. Pay attention. We should say thanks to, not thank to. Okay, thanks to technology and internet connection. In this sentence, I think you should use either technology or internet connection. This is something about word choice, and there seems to be something overlap here. So we should use either technology or internet connection. Students and teachers have different ways to communicate in class. And then you give example. For example, teachers can receive responses of many students at the same time with, pay attention, internet, so it should be the article an, yes, not a. Internet, this word begins with a vowel, so it should be an internet, and you should capitalize this one. An internet connected computer or a smart device. I think this is a good example. This allows us to have more time with their friends, more time for pair work and group work, which is very beneficial for students in developing soft skills. Group 2 pointed out soft skills. Very good, group 2. In conclusion, we should have blended learning classes at school because they keep us engaged and have us learn useful skills. Remember, soft skills, useful skills should be in plural forms, so there should be s at the end. Okay, in general, I think that this is a good piece of writing with some good phrases. For example, you use, yes. I will point out some good phrases that many of you can learn from this piece of writing. For example, okay, first of all, it says get access to something. Tiếp cận với cái gì đó, đúng không nhỉ? I will put the flower next to a good expression so that you can learn from this one. Next one, learning, blended learning, enable teachers, enable somebody to do something. So you apply what you have learned very well. So this is a good one. Let me see. Now, keep somebody engaged is a good one. Make somebody concentrate on something. Yes, so I think that you can learn from this phrase. And help somebody do something. Help us learn useful skill. Yes, this is a good one. Okay. Có một cái nữa. Okay, and this allows us, you apply what you have learned very well, allow somebody to vote. Yes. Okay, so in general, I think that is quite good. And group 2, you give 45 out of 50. Yes. Now, I will give, I think, for the first criterion, topic sentence, quite good, but some mistake. I give you 8. Supporting detailed sentences, I think I can give you 9. Elaborating detailed sentences, I think for you, 9 for you. Legibility, yes, very clear handwriting. So I think you got 10 for this criterion. And about spelling and grammar, there are some minor mistakes, but I think that you can learn from this and improve your writing in the future. For group 1, I give you 43 out of 50 points here, but with the 5 flowers, meaning that you have known how to use very good expressions as we have learned. So I think you get 3 more points. In total, you have 46 out of 50. Okay. Meaning all of the group members receive mark 9 in this lesson. Congratulations. After this lesson, I hope that you know how to write a paragraph about the benefits of blended learning. At home, remember to do the exercises in the workbook and prepare for the next lesson, communication and culture. That's the end of the lesson today. Thanks for your attention. Goodbye.